Welcome to the Board Game News Show.
In any color you choose.
As long as it's blue.
Taking the board out of board games.
No pun included.
That's true. We don't really do puns here.
Thankfully.
Thanks for joining us here today at Tantrum House HQ. I'm your host, Jonah and Will, and with me today is Sean Spencer.
Oh, that genuinely is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're going to be bringing you some of the hottest tabletop gaming news.
Yeah, today we're going to take a look at 3 categories. We're going to do hot new games just announced, the Board Game Awards, and what's on shelves right now at your local game store.
Let's get rolling. Renegade Games just announced a new game called Sub-Astral, designed by Ben Pinchback and Matt Riddle, looking at 8 of the planet Earth's biomes, from deserts to savannas to tundras.
I didn't realize that was a biome. But fun fact, Tantrum House actually had an opportunity to play a prototype for this years ago, and the original theme was all about glassworks, very different forms and colors.
Steamforged Games just announced that they are bringing Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog to the tabletop. Sonic the card game, it's a 2 to 6 player. Your game will be collecting rings, grabbing bonuses, dodging enemies, with all of your favorite characters, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy Rose, and many more.
Nice, and that brings us to game time.
Ooh, I'm ready! Is this about Sega? Because that could be...
The original Sega came out in 1983. So how many of the 10 different versions of Sega are they, and can you name?
Oh, goodness.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
Sega Genesis.
Of course.
Sega Saturn.
Okay.
Sega CD.
Okay.
There was the 32X plug-in thing. Definitely had that. It was great. Virtual Fighter.
I've never heard of that.
It was amazing. Handheld Game Gear. Handheld Nomad. You remember that one?
No.
It played the Sega Genesis cartridges?
No.
Oh, super good.
Barely giving that to you.
I don't even remember any of the other ones. Sega, the white one.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, that one.
I know the white one.
Oh, you know the white one?
Yeah, for sure. I know that one's name.
I feel like I'm only halfway there and I can't think of any others.
All right, there's 4 left. It sounds good. Let us know in the comments which Sega consoles Will missed that you remember.
Dreamcast.
That's
Dreamcast.
what it was.
That's the white one.
That's what it was.
Got it.
3
There's
left.
still 3 left?
3
Woo.
left.
All right, excellent. Let us know. Also, just announced is AEG's new game. It's called Whirling Witchcraft, designed by Eric Sutton. It's a 2 to 5 player game where you'll be wielding powerful magical ingredients. You'll be choosing your recipes wisely in order to clear your workbench, and you'll be trying to stick others with raw materials, because the first player to overflow their enemies' cauldron
Nemesis.
with enough ingredients will win the game.
Okay, sounds good. This just in. We have actually just heard that Stonemaier Games has trademarked the name Libertalia.
Whoa, what?
We're not sure what this means just yet, but we'll give you more info in the future as we find out.
That's really interesting. Libertalia, the existing game that already exists, not published by Stonemaier, is one of Ryan and Katie's favorite games of all time.
We'll wait till they hear this.
That's right. It's
All right,
crazy.
all right. Back to regularly scheduled programming.
Actually, as we're talking about the greatest games of all time,
Okay.
let's do a little double play on that game time.
Oh,
You ready for
okay.
this? I got
My
one
turn?
for you. Yeah, here we
ready.
go. What board game is available in 121 countries, more than any other published board game?
Okay.
Hint, not chess or checkers. Your options are, number 1, is it The Game of Life? Number 2, Monopoly. Number 3, Scrabble. Or number 4, Clue.
I really want to say Monopoly because I actually have a Turkish Monopoly. It's in Turkish. I tried to play it one time, super hard. I was Google
Right.
Translate like crazy.
Every
But I think I'm gonna go with, you said Game of Life, Scrabble, Monopoly, Clue. I'll say Monopoly.
And the answer is not Monopoly, it's actually Scrabble.
Oh, it would be.
The funny thing
With all
is,
those different letters?
right, Monopoly is actually translated in more languages.
Okay.
But Scrabble is available in more countries.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting stuff. One of the quintessential resources in the board gaming industry is the website Board Game Geek, which we usually refer to as BGG.
That's right. And they just announced the annual Golden Geek nominations for the best game of 2020, and they are now open.
This year they actually removed the overall Game of the Year, Strategy, and Family Game categories, and they replaced them with Light, Medium, and Heavy Game categories for the year. It looks like for this year, they also switched the Best Party Game to the Best Zoomable Game, which I super love.
They getting with the times. There we go. It'll be interesting to see if any of the games that won our annual House Awards show end up as big winners on the BGG list. We'll be sure to put a link to our award show in the comments. We had a host of other content creators and publishers join us for that show. It's really fun, so check it out.
And finally, South by Southwest recently announced their board game of the year. They chose The Search for Planet X, designed by Ben Rossett and Matthew O'Malley.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Our last segment for today is On Shelves Now.
These are games that are available in your friendly local game store starting right now.
Yeah, some of these have already been featured on our channel, like The Initiative from Unexpected Games, a division of Asmodee. It's a 1 to 4 player game designed by Corey Koneska. It's co-op, adventure, code-breaking campaign game, and there are 14 scenarios in the campaign and a bunch more post-campaign scenarios too. Check out Kevin and Melissa's full review up there.
After the Empire, designed by Evan Halbert and Ryan Mock, and published by Gray Fox Games, is a sort of an individual tower defense game that can be played for 2 to 4 players. Ryan is working on a review coming soon to our channel, so be sure to check that out.
Steampunk Rally Fusion by Oren Bishop and published by Roxley Games is a new standalone game in the Steampunk Rally universe. Players take on the role of indigenous inventors, building your contraption and winning the race. This one adds new custom dice, secret projects, and more.
Fairy Tale Inn from Remo and Paolo and published by Simon is a new take on Connect 4. You can check it out on our next Saturday morning board game show, first Saturday of every month. This one will be on May 1st at 11 a.m.
Yeah, an expansion to Azul Summer Pavilion is now available, which add overlays, new way of scoring, and new tokens.
And then finally, one more news item. We wanted to thank you guys so much for helping us reach 30,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Genuinely mind-blowing. Thank you guys so much for supporting us and for giving us a chance to show our love for the tabletop gaming hobby. And if you haven't already, please subscribe now.
Yep, that's all for now. Thanks for joining us, and always remember, you heard it here first.